What's going on, everybody? It's Derrick.
And it's Doug. What's going on?
Oh, not a whole lot. It is episode 43, I believe.
Yep.
I am actually really excited for this one. We've got an announcement later to come in the show, so that should be super fun.
Yes.
I'm actually really excited for it. It's like, it was pretty much what I done all this week.
Yes.
But what did you do?
Applied for a job. Had a job interview.
Good. About it, huh?
That's about it.
Done some 3D art, done some rendering stuff and everything.
Right.
So that's super fun. Okay, my phone is off.
Yes.
And I should share. What do you think? I'm still getting used to the whole... I'm still getting used to live show stuff.
Yes.
Like how to do all this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I kept busy this week doing a bunch of art design stuff and work. They officially scrapped my time tracker.
Yeah.
Which I had been building, but I'm like, okay, because it ends my never-ending nightmare.
Yeah.
It's really been one of those, like, oh my god, I just can't even right now.
Hey, James, you're watching, right?
Why?
I just want to make sure that the sound sounds good to him.
I'm also recording it separately as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's why I done that flap.
Oh, nice.
Syncing.
Nice.
So yeah, anything else this week?
I can't think of anything.
Or more of that will come
later.
I'm thinking around 11 because I'm looking at our clock.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything for the YouTube roundup?
I do. Refresh your page for me.
Oh, well, yes, I can.
Cool. Everything sounds good.
I actually had quite a few things. I was like, oh, I want to add this. No, I want to add this. No, I should have had this. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. That is the wrong button.
Yeah, it is.
Good job.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I almost added that one.
I did have something happen this week. So, I ordered something strange on Amazon.
Is this the thing that you told us about?
The food spray?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
I mean, I got that.
Oh, okay.
That's an entirely separate issue. But I
should be in the shot.
I was browsing at Books A Million the other day.
Okay.
And then I seen it. I'm like, I should order this.
Oh.
I did not order it. I did not buy it then. But I ordered it later.
Okay.
It is the source book for the My Little Pony tabletop game.
Ooh. Is it solid?
The core looks really good. Like, there's not a lot of rules crunch. Like, you can pick it up and play it within 10 minutes.
I was like, was it designed so that kids could get involved?
It's designed very much so kids could get involved.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
Like, I just collect RPG books, as you know. So I'm like, it'd look really good on my shelf along with, Game of Thrones.
It goes Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, Game of Thrones, Farscape, Battlestar Galactica, My Little Pony,
Robotech, Call of Cthulhu. Yeah. But it looks really cool, and it's why a lot of my YouTube roundup and my Netflix pick is what it is. Because
we're planning a couple things for it.
Yeah, we're planning some things with it.
Yeah.
And they're in the works, obviously for Extra Life.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah. Okay. So my first YouTube roundup was actually, the title of it is I'm Gonna Be Hard. It's a Lily Allen and the Proclaimers mashup.
Yes.
I sent it to you. It has the music tones and the beat from Hard Out Here by Lily Allen.
Yeah.
But then it mixes in the Proclaimers 500 Miles.
Yeah.
And you know what? It really
works.
It really works.
And if you're like anybody, if 500 miles kicks on, you got to start singing it.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I gotta actually watch this.
Yeah.
And it's really good. The artist that does it is really, really good.
Yeah.
Like they put like 2-3 videos a day, and they're mashups of things, and none of them are bad.
No.
Like there was one of them that was like London Bridge by Fergie,
And
like a 1920s jazz.
yeah.
And I was like, it works somehow.
Yeah.
So I actually really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was your first one?
The Triforce Awakens Part 2. It is Star Wars Force Awakens. Pardon me. Oh, yay spring.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I sent that to you as soon as I seen it.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. It was Star Wars and Nintendo mixed.
Yes, it was.
Finn is the villager. Poe was Pitt.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren was
Baby
Mario. General Hux was Baby
Bowser. And Snoke was
Dry Bones Bowser.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it.
Yes.
And then Princess Leia was, of course, Princess Peach, but made to look older from, what is it, the Jedi Awakens or something? No.
Last Jedi.
Yeah, no, the, what was the Return of the Jedi? What was it called? For the Triforce Awakens.
I don't know.
So anyway, it was just Princess Peach, like, aged.
Yeah.
And it was, like, so sad. There was something that I caught in that video that was kind of important.
Right.
It's right after they return from destroying Starkiller Base.
Right.
And Chewie, or in this one, Donkey Kong, runs past Princess Peach and says, "Missed!" Like there was an opportunity to stop and talk to her. And it kind of made me think about the Force Awakens.
Right.
In that the first thing that Chewbacca does is run past her to go take care of Finn.
Yeah.
He doesn't stop and console
Right.
his best friend's wife.
Huh.
It would be like if I died and you ran past my wife to go help somebody else you had just met. Without
That's true.
I was like, huh.
That's true. That's true.
It's a really good
moment.
It's a moment. I was like, that's kind of cool, and it was a missed moment.
Yeah.
So I watched that. I think I watched it like 2 or 3 times in one day, and it was really solid.
I'm not gonna spoil the ending, but it was good.
Yeah.
It was like, yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to The Last Jedi, done by him, James Farr.
I want to see Rogue One.
Ooh. Yes. Okay. My second one.
Yeah.
Is Kermit Snaps censored.
Right.
I was laughing. It's like unnecessary censorship.
Right.
Which is always funny when it's not done by late night TV.
Right. Well, I mean, Jimmy Kimmel does some that are funny. It's hit or miss.
Well, he does it every week.
Right.
So it been using top news stories, and
Modern News is its own parody of itself.
well, Modern News is its own parody of itself, but also it's only about one subject.
Yeah.
It's all about the American politics, and it's like, guys, there's more that happened this week than just this. Like, when you censor something that someone in politics does, it's like, okay, but can you do something else?
Yeah.
I don't know. But this one, it was Kermit yelling at Cookie Monster.
Right.
And, like, Cookie Monster destroys something that Kermit's working with. And, like, Kermit just snaps on Cookie Monster, just starts yelling.
Right.
But they censor it strategically to where it sounds like he's, like, swearing for a good 30 seconds.
Nice.
And then it pauses. And furthermore, I'm going to beep your mother. And I'm like, and then like, Cookie Monster's like, me sad. It's like, oh, Cookie Monster, I love you, Cookie Monster.
Nice.
But it's just like, the censorship there was perfect timing.
Yes.
And furthermore, I was
right here saying
I was rolling laughing.
nice.
Yeah, I mean, I was just one of those. It was in like a meme compilation. I was like,
yeah.
yes.
Love meme compilations.
Is the video looking good?
It is.
Good. Okay, what was your second one?
Second one is My Little Pony Snowdrop.
What is it?
It's how snowflakes were made, so stars can twinkle. There's a little blind pony named Snowdrop,
Mm-hmm.
and her mother, Primrose, says that she can hear the stars twinkling. She doesn't need her eyes. And then she's like, I wish I could wish on the snow. And like she hears the little drop and it hits her on the nose and it chimes, so she carves out a snowflake. The end is so sad because it talks about Nightmare Moon. It's like, oh my gosh. It's sad.
I'll have to watch it.
You do.
There was a bunch of other YouTube videos I watched this week. I caught up on the
Sonic Rain Boom.
No, I caught up on all of Injustice, all the history. Like,
oh yeah.
I was because like you had been talking about it, and one of my coworkers were talking about it, and how it would be a good movie and stuff. And I was like, yeah. But then I like caught up on all of the lore. And I was like,
Josh Skaggs called us nerds.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Stick around to find out more.
Nerds with a podcast and a website.
There you go.
And we, Josh, you may have just missed us talking about My Little Pony. And you may have missed this part because it just said you just started watching. The highlight of my nerdism, you remember in college we used to play Dungeons and Dragons. I have the My Little Pony tabletop game. So
right next to Cthulhu.
Hit me up if you want to play.
Yeah, I caught up on all the Injustice, and I was like, this would make a perfect... I don't know if it would make a perfect movie or a more perfect TV series.
It's a comic book already, so...
Well, it's one of those, like, I would love to see it, like, if DC stopped and was like, Injustice, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'd be on board. And scrapped everything. But I'm excited to go see Wonder Woman. I'm actually seeing that this afternoon.
Yes. You invited me to go watch it, but...
Yeah, but you bailed.
Yeah.
No.
At work.
I know. Yeah, so I literally sat there for like 8 hours watching Injustice stuff, and I was like, what happened with the Teen Titans? And like, yeah, they're locked in the Phantom Zone.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my god. And as Superboy is holding the body of Garth, Beast Boy.
Yeah.
After Kid Flash just gets vaporized, and it's like, I'm sad now.
My heart hurts.
I need to go take a nap and cry myself to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. So what else? Anything else for YouTube, or should we move on?
Move on.
Okay. NBA Playgrounds. Switch owners to get a free copy of Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn.
I want to see NBA Jam more than I do NBA Playground.
Okay.
Like, you used to get the hoop on fire.
Yeah.
It's funny enough that our friend Josh joined the stream. I remember buying a Sega Genesis with him.
Nice.
That had Mortal Kombat, NBA Jam, and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Those are like the 3 good Genesis games.
Yeah, like the 3. And like we got like Shasta Cola and like boxes of candy and played all weekend.
Nice. So the Switch owners who purchased or have already purchased NBA Playgrounds,
right,
before the online play is added, is actually going to receive Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn for free when it's released in the fall.
Huh.
Does that excite you? Does that make you want to go buy NBA Playgrounds or
No, not
in the slightest.
I mean, Shaq Fu in and of its own right is an awful game, but it's a thing.
Yeah.
What's not true, Josh? All right, moving on. We'll catch up
with that. Wonder Woman sequel reportedly to be set in contemporary times. It's saying basically in the event
right
that Wonder Woman gets greenlit, and at this point, looking at all the reviews and everything.
Oh, he says that there's a motorcycle racing game. That was awesome.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Let us know, which game was that? I don't remember the name.
I'll have to look it up. So I'm gonna go see Wonder Woman, and it's getting really good reviews.
I hear that.
Even people that aren't critics are saying it's good.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, considering that the critics were like, yeah, like they say movies are good, and then you go see it, and you're like,
yeah,
I'm not sure that we watched the same film.
Like Suicide Squad.
More contemporary, and more like Alien Covenant.
Right.
It was certified fresh when I went to go see it.
Yeah.
By Rotten Tomatoes, that is. And I went and seen it, and I was like, I mean,
I still want to go see it.
It was not what I thought it was. It wasn't a scary movie. I was expecting it to be like a scary horror film.
Right.
It was more of like was trying to be like a body horror film.
Right.
Which, do you know the difference between a horror and a body horror film?
Body horror is like your own body turns against you.
Yep.
It's an invasion of your privacy. Your own personal
space. Your personal fly zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. It's basically like your body morphs, something comes out of your body, like parasites, anything like that.
Right.
So but it just ended up being that, and that to me is laughable.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I was expecting to be like truly like Aliens 2 scary.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, Aliens scary, not Aliens 2.
I mean, Aliens 2 is pretty good though. So going back to Wonder Woman.
Yeah, it's supposed to be set in contemporary. Should it get greenlit for a sequel?
I think it will be, because we've already had 2 kind of films with Wonder Woman in it.
Yeah.
We don't need any more information from that.
It has been said that Gal Gadot is actually contracted to making another movie. So Gal Gadot and Patty Jenkins are supposed to.
Right.
They're contractually obligated for a second film.
So I just like Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman was underutilized in Batman vs. Superman.
Yes.
And then apparently they're saying Wonder Woman is really, really good.
Right.
I will let you know next week. Because I'll see it this afternoon.
Well, you'll let me know personally.
Oh, yeah.
This afternoon when it
As
works.
soon as like I get out and everything. Yeah. So yeah, I'm super pumped for it. We've talked about Marvel and DC comics ad nauseum. I think 2 weeks ago we had an entire episode based solely on that, and
it might have been last week even.
It might have been every week before then, too.
I mean, we talk about the Oscar-winning Suicide Squad like every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Nintendo Switch Online service delayed to 2018.
Okay.
That is, what? A year from now? Well, considering it's 6 months. How do you feel about that? Not knowing any other details, how do you feel about it being delayed?
I honestly forgot that was supposed to be a thing.
Okay.
Because I'm enjoying my Switch as is.
Oh, no. You and I were talking about a game. We were talking about Dissidia 5.
Yeah.
And it was like how we're playing it differently. And it's like, oh, I wasn't utilizing stuff. See, I don't... The online, without knowing any details, I don't care about the online.
I care in that I heard some news about what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, which is what we're going to cover here pretty quick.
I believe people have called it Netflix.
Yes.
I mean, so I'm excited for that, and I'm definitely going to be paying $20.
Well,
for the year for it.
I was going to say, let's break it down.
Right.
So a 1 month service is going to be $3.99.
Right.
Which is not bad.
I mean, if you think about it, I pay roughly
You're pulling the cable.
like $6 a day for 20 ounces of soda a day.
Yeah.
At work.
So $3 a month is not terrible.
Right.
For 3 months, it's $7.99.
Right.
Which that's not bad.
Right.
It's less than
I pay more than that per month for Xbox.
Yeah. And you don't utilize that nearly as much.
Nearly as much.
And then a 12 month is $20.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing. Every Monday, I go to a deli.
Right.
And I buy a $10 sandwich, chips, drink, and a cookie.
Yeah.
$10. I tip too.
Yeah.
Which is, not terrible. I do that every Monday.
Yeah.
I would have to not do that every Monday
twice
for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I've made up 12 months or 1 year of a Nintendo Online.
Yes.
Now, if it was just that, of like, oh, you get to play online games, it might not be worth it.
But
because Switch is not based upon online gaming.
Yeah.
Splatoon 2
and
ARMS is probably going to be the big ones. But what they're going to be doing is they're saying it's to include a compilation of classic game selections with added online play.
Yes.
Including games like Super Mario 3, Balloon Fight, and Dr. Mario. But it's not... I'm reading an article. It says it's not limited. They're not sure if it's limited to NES games.
Yeah.
Now, Dr. Mario Online...
It's Puyo Puyo.
Puyo Puyo. Balloon Fight Online?
It's Joust.
and Super Mario 3 online.
I can see swapping high scores.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like that idea. And then the voice chat communication is something we're going to be covering later.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I'm actually really excited for it.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Because online compatibility, like, I like the fact that we'll probably be able to play it online in the same room.
Yeah.
Or play it together on the same room. But online. Like, I can be at my house, you can be at yours, we can play it. Or
Yeah.
we can play with
the
our
3DS
parents.
could do that.
Yeah. But they were like, here's virtual console games, but no online play.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, cool, I guess. I mean, they only had limited utilization. Think of it like this. It's like Pokemon Red and Blue
Right.
for the 3DS getting the GTS,
Yeah.
Global Trade System.
I mean, I know what you mean.
That's groundbreaking. That's mind-blowing. That, here's the thing. Ultimately, they're modifying an original game.
Yeah.
They're going back into the code and utilizing online components for Dr. Mario.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like they're not just
Regurgitating code.
shoving the game back and going, just play it. You know you'll pay for it. I mean,
Well, I mean, yeah,
you
I'm
know
gonna pay
you're
for it
gonna.
regardless, so.
But they're actually making changes and upgrades, if you will.
Yeah.
And so I'm super excited for it, without a doubt.
Me too.
Okay, let's see what else is next. Shadow of Mordor has been delayed. Do you care?
I care. I'm gonna get it, but with so many games coming out this year,
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with it being later.
Yeah. Originally it was supposed to be August 22nd, but now it's been pushed back.
Do they know how long?
Not sure.
I mean, that's okay because I'm getting
Destiny.
Destiny
I'm getting
2.
Destiny 2.
and Battlefront 2.
I'll probably pass on Battlefront 2 for now.
Yeah.
But Destiny 2, I mean, once that comes out, like 10 days or so later,
Right.
everything else, I'm like, I'll be on the Destiny train for a little while.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be playing Destiny at home, going to work and on my breaks, playing Switch.
Yeah. Playing Dissidia.
Dissidia, or whatever comes out between then and there.
Hopefully Secret of Mana at some point.
Yeah, hopefully. Thought it was supposed to be coming out soon.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to delay big AAA titles, I don't think that's a big issue.
Yeah.
I think some people will be if they're like super/ultra fans. I think that it'll be more those people that'll be upset. Like, oh my gosh, they're pushing it back. But ultimately, I think it's what's best for the game.
Yeah.
I
mean, if a game needs to be pushed back, push it back. Don't send me a half-baked game.
Yeah. There a lot of companies do that, sadly.
Because then here's what happens. You send me a game, you give me a game
Mm-hmm.
that's half-baked, I play it and go, wow, this is stupid, and I sell it back, or I never touch it again.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of
Like,
games.
let's talk the Deadpool Xbox game. Great. It's a half-baked game.
Yeah.
And so I played it once and I put it down.
And then you never were going to pick it back up.
Yep.
I don't blame you there. I've done that with a bunch of games. You'll play it for a weekend and go, yeah, it didn't get better.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Pokemon mobile game Pokeland is announced. Do you know what it's about?
It's Rumble.
Yeah, it's basically Pokemon Rumble. As someone who's not played a ton of Pokemon Rumble,
It seems like it's going to be the perfect mobile game.
yeah, until something else better comes along. It sounds like I'm being, like, obvious, but Pokemon Rumble, I don't know how long it's going to keep people interested.
Mobile games tend to cycle. Like, I remember we used to be all about Fire Emblem. I still play it on occasion.
Yeah.
Not near as much.
No, not
Magikarp Jump.
I love that game.
I love that game. Haven't played it in the past few days.
It's one of those games where you don't have to.
Yeah.
Because you don't get a daily login bonus, super ultra mega rare Magikarp.
Yeah.
It's like, play it when you have time.
Yeah.
You literally can train 3 times every, 20 minutes? Every hour, pretty much?
Right.
So it's like, oh, okay, I'm not... It's not a game where you can sit there and lose yourself in.
Yeah.
It's
not
like,
Dissidia.
it's like I got 10 minutes.
Yeah. I feel you.
It's a great... It takes over the Angry Birds slot for... I'm just going to go hide in the bathroom.
Yeah. So, I mean, Pokemon Rumble. I'm interested in it. I'll see what it's like.
Yeah. Now it's actually running a beta till June 9th in Japan.
Yep.
And Japanese Android devices. So good luck.
Yeah.
And this alpha test, it's supposed to contain 52 stages, 15 floors to the Champion Tower, and 134 Pokemon to discover in the alpha.
Huh.
So that tells me that they're pretty much gonna be coming up.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, okay. So once it's out of alpha, I think it's gonna massively make a big change.
Yeah.
Now there was a free to play 3DS Rumble game. Did you play it?
No.
No, me neither. Like, I know a couple people who are super into it.
Like, I remember when they had little NFC characters.
Did they?
Yeah.
Man, I was out of the loop.
Like little, they were pre-amiibos.
Huh. I missed that.
Yep.
Okay, moving forward. The Animaniacs reboot reportedly in development.
Is it a reboot, or is it just like...
Can you really reboot something that was made in the 90s when it was making pretty much only 90s references?
That's my fear. Is it... Granted, not Animaniacs was topical.
Yeah. Is the video, like, choppy?
A little bit, but not the volume, not the sound.
Oh, okay. So it pretty much subsided on 90s references. The
Yes.
opening says, well, Bill Clinton plays the sax.
Right, and that's my thing.
Will
This
they
is a
update
new
it?
era where... granted, Animaniacs had a little bit offensive humor.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, not like bad humor.
No.
But,
It had childish humor.
yeah.
I
really fear that this will just go the way of Teen Titans Go.
I have that fear, but there's something that has kept me interested.
Spielberg.
But the original voice cast, including Rob Paulson, Jess Harnell, Tress McNeil, Maurice LeMarche.
Can we talk about how this website, IGN, has spelled wacko wrong?
Oh, really? It did, didn't it?
Yep. Wacko spelled W-A-K-K-O. They spelled it W-A-K-O-O.
Yeah. We have news, our articles that we're reading from.
And your wife asks, maybe they can make Trump jokes. The sad thing is, like...
I don't know.
I mean, granted, yeah, it's a current reference, but... I don't know. News makes its own parody. I mean, let's talk about the Cup of Fay joke this week.
Well, the thing is ultimately with, like, they made Bill Clinton jokes in the original,
Right.
is they didn't make fun of his controversial stuff.
Yeah.
They just kind of made fun of his speech and everything.
Yeah.
And I wonder if you could do the whole, like, the way he speaks, like, huge. We're going to build a huge wall.
Yeah, I can see that.
It may be, but as far as, like, anything else, it'd be like, well, you almost have to really, like, there's a struggle there.
Yeah.
Because then you go one way and you're offending one group. You go another way, you're offending. You're walking the valley of the shadow of death.
Yeah.
If you offend one group, your show's over. If you offend the other group, your show is over. And we're getting to a culture where we almost can't make jokes at someone else's expense.
Yeah.
Because we're too worried about
how it's going to be perceived.
Yeah. Like, they make a bunch of Michael Jackson jokes. They make Prince jokes.
Yeah.
I mean, they make jokes about everything. And I'm not sure that it would translate well in our modern era of where we will hold somebody up and go, they're making fun of my thing, my hill that I choose to die on.
Yeah.
And then it gets taken to the internet and slaughtered.
Yeah, because, I mean, they may make a Trump joke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's funny. Ha 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 ha. They may make a Barack Obama joke. And then suddenly the people who are laughing at the Trump jokes are like, nah, that's racist.
That's not funny.
That's not funny. What are you doing?
I think one of the big things that Animaniacs was loved because it was inoffensive. And now we're living in a culture where offense is easy to do.
Yes. But
And we have the internet as a rallying cry.
Yeah.
If you didn't find a joke funny in the 90s, you know what you did?
Suck it up.
You went, it's not funny. and moved on.
Yeah.
Now, we go, that's not funny. Hooray! To the Tumblr mobile! Do-do-do-do-do. And you complain about it on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, everything else, and suddenly it's now a marching cry to bring up the pitchforks and the axes and let's go hunt the beast, basically.
Yeah.
So I worry about that.
I fear for it, but overall,
I would still watch it. If
Yeah.
it was a Netflix original. If it
I
was a
agree.
television, I wouldn't. I'd watch it.
I wouldn't bother.
I would watch it on Hulu, but Netflix can get away with a little bit more.
Yep.
So I'm excited for it. This is for the music files.
Yes.
Pokemon Gold and Silver soundtrack is getting a deluxe vinyl set.
Yes.
Do you have a record player?
Only at home. I need to move down here.
It is a $40 vinyl set, and it has like full composers.
Right.
And the deluxe set includes album art by Ryan Binkeroff,
Right.
as well as a premium foil stamped jacket and foil inner sleeves. And a digital download is available as well. I've looked at the art for it,
Right.
and I am all about it.
Yes.
They opened up May 31st, and they'll be set to release in the first quarter of 2018.
I need to get the digital.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I like video game music.
Me
That's
too.
one of my big things. Like video game music, anime music. It's super important to me.
Yeah.
I mean, some people turn on a game for the first time and they immediately mute the sound.
Oh yeah.
And it's
About the only game I ever turned on the sound right now is Dissidia 5.
yeah, because you're just
Yeah,
constantly
dude.
grinding. Where do you want to go, dude? It's like I want to go mental and strangle you.
Yeah.
Tired of you printies. But I know some people who will turn on a game, turn off the sound.
Yeah. And they wonder why they like, especially in like rhythm style games where it's like dun dun dun. It's not the music, but just like you're not in rhythm.
Well, no, not only that, but like big games like Final Fantasy, no boo. It's like, yeah, but that would be like, I don't know. That would be like going to or the
movies
opera,
without
or
music.
the opera, the movies, or a ballet,
And not seeing music.
and putting in earplugs, and all you're seeing is people just dancing around on stage, and you're going, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a certain music moves people.
Final Fantasy VI, the opera scene.
Yeah.
If you were to turn off the music, it would just look like they're reciting poetry.
Yeah. To me, it's the music is a movement. So when you basically neuter that,
Yeah.
you're not taking in a small component of the emotional aspect.
Yeah.
I don't know. That to me is like a big thing in video games.
Yeah.
It's like
So if you're in public, turn your game down.
yeah, if you're in public, headphones, buddy, or just turn it off.
Yeah.
But I mean, enjoy the music at home.
Oh yeah.
Please do. Okay. Here's one for the books. The PlayStation 3 has officially ceased production.
I don't care.
Well, I don't, but there was something in here that made me go, "Oh my gosh."
Right.
It was originally released in Japan on November 11th, 2006.
Okay.
The PlayStation 3 is 10 years old.
Oh no.
I remember when it was first released.
Oh, me too.
I remember when Xbox 360 was first released. And it was like, oh my gosh, Xbox 360. And I was like, yes, yes. And now it's just like, oh, new console has been released.
Oh yeah.
You
I
can
mean,
go-
I get it, but it's like, okay. I mean,
It has to. But I was just interested in, did you have a PlayStation 3?
I did for a little while.
Okay. What games did you play?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Skyrim.
The Vanilla Destiny.
Yeah?
Tales Symphonia.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Nice. Oh, Skyrim mostly.
Nice. Oh, and Final Fantasy 10 and 10 too.
10-2. But I read that and I was like, that's it. My big one was Final Fantasy 14.
Really?
Yeah, I played on the online version. I played the online game.
I thought you played on PS4.
And then I upgraded to PS4.
Oh.
And
Then you stopped playing your PlayStation 4.
yeah. It was No Man's Sky. So some of the big games that came out and I'm gonna read the launch titles because I want to see if you played any of them even later in life.
Or on a different console.
Yeah, Call of Duty 3.
Nope.
Genji Days of the Blade.
Nope.
Marvel
Nope.
Madden 07.
Nope.
Did you play Marvel Ultimate Alliance?
Yes, on the Wii.
Yeah. On a not good system.
Yeah.
Mobile Suit Gundam Crossfire.
Nope.
Need for Speed, NBA 2K7, NHL. None of those. I played none of these. The Uncharted came from PS3.
Yeah,
The
never
Uncharted
played it.
series. The Last of Us.
I did play it.
I hear it was really good. I never played it.
Huh.
Demon Souls.
Nope.
Now Dark Souls and Bloodborne.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I have Dark Souls on my Xbox One.
Yeah. So, but that came from the PlayStation 3.
Huh.
So it's one of those like, oh, cool. And then Little Big Planet.
Never played
Super
that.
fun.
I mean, I played it at your house like 2 minutes, but that was about
It
it.
was actually really fun. And then we got Metal Gear Solid 4 and God of War Ascension.
Huh.
It just was like one of those like, wow, that was a long time. 10 years is a long time for a game system.
For a game system, yeah.
I mean, think about it. When 2006, we would have been 16.
Yeah.
And just think about where games were then versus now.
Oh, I mean, I agree. It's a long time, but it's like we've had the PlayStation 4 for
Yeah.
5 years now.
I mean, just think about that. In another 5 years, will we be having this conversation going, well, the PS4 has ended its
Well, I mean,
run.
yeah. We obviously will, but it's like, it happens.
Right. But I wonder if Nintendo does it faster.
I don't
about
think
it.
so. They're still
the
producing
Wii,
3DS.
the Wii U has already ended.
That's true.
Game production has already stopped. And the Switch just came out May 8th.
Well, I mean, if you really think about it, like, they had a leg up with Super Nintendo and the SNES.
Yeah.
Then everyone came out with 3D consoles, so it was the N64. Then they had, for every standard, cycle of the other companies, Nintendo has 2.
Yeah. I kind of agree there.
So, I mean, it's really not surprising, but Nintendo
marches to its own beat.
Yeah. And what they do is they kind of innovate on occasion.
Yeah. So I was just reading that, and I was like, that's big news.
Yeah.
That a game system that I, like, before then it was PS2, and I don't really remember PS2 very widely, to be honest. Okay, so moving on. Nintendo, they're having a theme park, correct?
I'm aware.
They're gonna have one in the United States to have their Japanese counterpart,
Right.
and it's gonna be called Super Nintendo World.
Nice.
I like it. It might be the reason I'd go to a theme park.
Yes.
Now they're supposedly doing a real life Mario Kart.
That's good.
As a Mario Kart enthusiast,
Yes.
I'm excited for this.
Yes.
Because they put up on a trademark. It talks about managing arrangement of kart racing. Now, can you think of any other kart racing in Nintendo?
Yeah. Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah, it was vastly inferior.
No.
It had flying vehicles and water vehicles.
That's true. I'm just, I just gotta be ornery.
Oh, I was like, no, it really wasn't better.
No.
If anything, it was
there.
It was present.
Yeah.
Made people realize how much better Mario Kart was.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. Like, they're adding something like that to it.
Nice.
Because they can continually update it, and it'll no doubt have Nintendo themes. Now, they can't remake Mario Kart tracks.
No.
Because, I mean, you can't fly or go underwater.
No.
But I wonder if they'll do, like, you're going through the Mushroom Kingdom, then, oh my gosh, now you're in Hyrule.
How it would be really cool is if they implement it that you have mushrooms, shells, and banana peels, and they're buttons. And when you run over in the track, has lights and sensors. So you run over a 2D box, and it cycles and it says, "Oh, you have a mushroom." So you can hit the mushroom button. Or, "Oh, you got a shell." So you hit the shell, and it projects on the track a little green or red shell going do 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 do. So, and if it hits another player, they get it.
Their cart stalls. That would be actually really cool.
Yes.
Dude, you gotta stop sneezing.
I'm trying. I really am.
You've overdosed on allergy medicine already.
I'm taking 4 allergy medicine pills this morning.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'll actually go to this theme park.
Agreed.
I would only consider going to Disney, not for the rides or anything, but just to go see Disney stuff.
Yeah.
Disney princesses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The only reason I go to Universal is for Harry Potter Land.
Yep.
And then this one, I'd go for everything.
Yes.
I would actually ride roller coasters. Like, if they had, like, a Zelda roller coaster,
Agreed.
I would be like, I'm in! I will be the first one in line for it.
Agreed.
Okay. What else we got? That's actually it for our news.
Yes.
Do you want to share our news?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you want to or shall I?
Go ahead.
Okay. Mark down your calendars. October 28th and 29th. The Derby City Comic-Con is happening.
Yes.
And it's not just happening. We will be there.
Yep.
But it's not just the fact that we will be there. We will have a booth there.
Yes, we will.
I am
Super excited.
I confirmed it like Thursday.
Yep.
We'll be at booth 11.
Nice.
We're actually like kind of up in a corner.
Yep.
I am super pumped. We're going to do a recording.
Yes.
So we'll be like recording all day.
Yep.
But you should still come and say hi.
I figure what we're going to do is we're going to be recording most of the day, all day.
It's some of our plans, yeah.
Yeah. At least audio. Video, maybe
Video, yes.
cycle. Video, yes?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Still have
and
an
then,
idea.
obviously, to make the podcast, we'll select bits and pieces of it.
Yeah.
So, and then
we got a bunch of other things planned, including maybe something to deal with Mario Kart itself.
Yep.
Or if any other games come out between then and there.
yeah, might
better.
set up, yeah, because we'll have a little booth area, and we don't need the entire booth.
No.
So what we're gonna do is like try to get maybe some like setup chairs, get a small TV, play some Mario Kart, come in, play some laps with us, see if you can't set the best time of the day.
Yeah. We're working on a couple different things, but
yeah.
The big thing is we're going to be there. We're going to be recording a show.
Yep.
And we may have some stuff on the booth there.
Yep.
We were actually looking at some exclusive poster stuff that will only be at Derby City Comic Con 2017.
Yes.
We're working on some designs there, and that's what I've been doing a lot of the week.
Yeah.
Is doing a bunch of designs for that, making sure our shirts are... We actually still have a shop, but we now have shirts that have our official logo on it.
Yep.
We got shirts and stickers, and we got baby clothes, and something I made sure that we had was maternity clothes.
Nice.
Because it's really hard to get, like nerdy or things, shirts like that are maternity clothes that aren't only maternity clothes. Like, you see the ones where it's like Player 3 joining game or rezzing or whatever, and it's just like, okay, but that shirt doesn't make sense if you don't wear it elsewhere. So it's like, all right, cool. Like, I'm planning on coming up with maybe a couple shirts that are
we've been looking at some inspiration stuff.
Yeah. We're looking at inspiration stuff and coming up with different posters of our own and shirts and stuff like that.
Yep.
So it's something that we're really excited to announce. I was like, as soon as I found that out on Thursday, my week just moved slower.
Yes.
I was like, oh my God, this can't move any slower. Just make it go. But yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah. Grace says, plus maternity shirts are comfy. I don't know. I've never worn a maternity shirt.
Me neither.
That'd be strange.
But no, we're wanting to... I made sure about that. They had like women's clothing, and we have it all sectioned up, so you can buy men's clothing, women's clothing, kids' clothing, baby clothing. I've got a couple stickers and stuff like that.
Yeah. And of course, we're doing more designs.
Yeah, it's not just going to be limited to that. We still got our chill, where it's like an arcade cabinet with a circuit board in it.
Yep.
But it just said women's clothing, and I was like, well, does that include maternity, or is that something I have to go out and look for separately?
Yeah.
It was there. And I was like, good
Nice.
on you. So the link is always in the description. You can go buy shirts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we'll be possibly doing some of that at Comic-Con.
Nice.
So I'm really excited.
Yeah.
That's pretty much been talk of the
week.
Yeah.
Getting technology and upgrading everything.
Yeah. Changing light bulbs even.
Yeah.
This podcast is actually a little better lit because we're using an LED light bulb.
Yeah. Light burnt out and we're like, oh, hey.
No. It didn't just burn out. You're like, we were sitting here and we was like, hear that high-pitched whine? What is that? I'm like shutting stuff off. I'm like, no. I'm like,
the light.
It's the light. I turn off the light, trying to turn it back on. It won't turn on. I'm like, yeah. It's the light bulb screaming, going, I'm dying!
Pretty much.
So, but yeah, we'll be talking more about Comic-Con more and more as it comes out.
Yes.
Or as it comes closer.
Yep.
I need to put up a countdown clock or something somewhere.
Yes, we do.
So, okay. Affiliate highlights. We have the Philanthropic Princess Project.
Yep.
They talked to the director of it, and they're talking about adding 2 new creations or 2 new characters to their roster. Wasn't sure what, but it was introduced at
Let it be Moana.
Moana.
Or let it be Hey Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey is my spirit animal.
Right.
Alan
Tudyk.
Yeah.
You are being freed.
Right. Right. So you can go check them out.
Yes.
Facebook.com/Philanthropic Princess Project.
Yes.
We're super pumped. I chat with them like, hey, is there anything else you need? Basically, it's like, it's mixing cosplay along with children's education.
Yep.
Especially those with learning disabilities, such as autism and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And going and like reading to them and doing some sort of activity according to their developmental level.
Yes.
So it's not just like, let's read a kid's book or let's read this, and it's going over a kid's level, and an activity is just not suited for that child.
Yes.
So it's like almost custom to that child.
Agreed.
So I'm super excited for that as someone who has researched and done thinking about doing cosplay stuff.
Agreed.
So excited for it.
Agreed.
Okay. 2 new games are coming out this week.
Are they?
Yeah. Well, one is more like an update.
Right.
Elder Scrolls Online is getting Morrowind on
Nice.
June 6th.
Nice.
Which, if you're into Elder Scrolls Online, good for you. How's the servers doing?
Yeah.
I tried playing it. It was not.
I've played it. It makes me feel like I'm not the most. I played Elder Scrolls because I want to feel like the most important person in the world.
Yeah.
ESO doesn't make me feel that way.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Yeah.
And then Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy Episode 2, Under Pressure,
Nice.
is coming out for pretty much every device.
Except Switch.
Yeah. I'm excited for that. I have Episode 1. I have the whole season pack.
Nice.
I haven't finished it, though.
Nice.
So I'm super pumped for it.
Agreed.
So
if you can tell, like, my allergies are just getting worse.
I know, that's why I'm like, okay, let's just move on. We don't have any big pieces this week. It was mostly gaming news.
Yes.
The Netflix pick of the week is Doctor Strange.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, and I hear that like Moana is coming to Netflix soon.
Nice.
Yeah. So I think it's one of the big reasons is I think Disney was talking about acquiring Netflix.
Yeah.
So it may be one of those you can put all of our good big top bill films.
Agreed.
So I'm excited for it. Because
And
I like Doctor Strange.
My Netflix pick of the week was My Little Pony.
Nice.
Just because I've been watching it.
Nice.
Yep.
What else we got?
That's pretty much it.
We got the post show to do.
Yep.
So that actually will end our main show. So pulling up information for you. Are you going to be okay?
Yeah.
If you want to go to our website, it's gamingandchillpodcast.squarespace.com.
Yep.
We have almost all of our stuff. I'm going to be updating it for Comic-Con.
Yes. Yes.
I think I'm gonna have a special Comic-Con page that for like a QR code at Comic-Con. They can scan it and it takes them to a page where they can find all of our podcasts.
Nice.
So I gotta design that.
Nice.
So you can tell I'm like one of the lead. I'm like one of the lead designers
Yes.
because I'm like one of 3 people.
Yes.
So everyone is a lead something.
Pretty much.
If you want to hit us up on Twitter, it's at gaming_in_chill. Pretty responsive.
Yep.
We tweet pretty regularly, I'd imagine.
Fairly regularly.
And if you want to just tag us in something else, well, you can use the hashtag gaming_in_chill. Gonna die?
I am gonna die.
We all are one day.
Some of us faster.
Our Instagram is Gaming and Chill Podcast. We'll be, of course, posting pictures of some of the stuff we're doing, and then, of course, Comic-Con.
Yes.
It'll be like, come take an Instagram photo.
Yep.
Do it! And you can find our Facebook at facebook.com/Gaming and Chill Podcast. If you're watching this live, stay tuned. We've got a post show coming up.
Yep.
If you're on YouTube, go check out our Facebook at facebook.com/Gaming and Chill Podcast.
There we go.
And we have a Reddit. It's reddit.com/Gaming and Chill.
Yes.
You can just look us up on the search bar as well.
Yes.
We try to keep that updated with some of our stuff, and we'll be doing something for Comic-Con as well.
Agreed.
So it'll have details on where to find us, so you can come stalk us.
Yes.
So I think that is going to wrap up our main show. Anything for our YouTube viewers and our audio listeners?
I can't breathe, and I'm about gonna die.
You should probably watch the
Post show.
You should probably watch it on Facebook Live, so you can see the post show.
Yes.
Okay.